destroying list first to go. Please write that down so I don't forget. The Grand Priest makes an unexpected visit and tells Whis that if you could use Goku.
Okay.
Whis has no clue why his father needs Goku, but does not question him because he knows best. Yes, father, you may take Goku. Goku is terrified because he thinks his new life has been found out. His legs are...
Dad?
What?
I'm thirsty.
You want a drink?
Yeah.
Alright, give me a minute.
I think there's some new mythics.
Alright, give me a minute. What do you mean some new mythics?
There's a new boss with a new mythic, I think.
What mythic though, that's the thing.
So, I think it's called a Cosmic Dice.
Oh yeah, you mean that, yeah. I'm not paying attention to that.
Oh, also,
as well, so keep your eye out. And yes, when I say it lets you go invisible, I am not joking.
for how long?
You can literally hide from the
20 seconds I think it is.
will also be going invisible as well, making this hunt for him a little bit harder. And look at this, I am so excited to see Shockwave grenades back in the game. If you did not know at the beginning of the season, a lot of people, including myself, were complaining the mobility was really, really poor. The kinetic weapons from previous seasons obviously gone. The new boomerang didn't give you any mobility, so Shockwave nades being back in the game is one of the best things I've seen. So as we hunt down this boss to try and find both of these new mythics, I'm actually going to try and capture this point to get myself some insane loot to take him down. I'm also going to pick up myself an
Alright.
Let's go deal with this guy first.
Dad?
Yo.
No, I'm mad. I want a drink.
You're not mad, you're just thirsty. And like I said, I would sort that out for you. Chat, please tell my son that he's not mad, he's just thirsty.
We're no match for this white lizard. Frieza better watch out, because Gamer Goku is about to awaken his Super Saiyan potential in today's episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Hey, Dad.
Hello.
No swearing.
Says who?
Swearing, no swearing.
Oh man.
I loved it.
Last time,
Oh,
Dragon
pish
Ball
posh.
Z Kakarot.
Hi, monkey. Hi, lizard. I'm not a dead lizard. I know I don't eat bananas very often, but you don't hear me complaining. Screw it. I'm not playing around. Same. What? How? I don't know. I just, whatever.
Ooh.
What about Tenkaichi Budokai?
Last time,
Yes.
Alright, I'm back.
Hey, it's me, Goku. Hope everyone watching is having a great day so far. Today, I'm playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and I'm joined by
It's the
Frieza.
first
Hi,
part.
Frieza. Hi,
Nicely
monkey.
done.
Hi, how's it going?
Looks very chucky.
I'm happy to be finally back on this channel.
Good.
Quite a little bit of time have gone by. I know some kind of space ritual thing or something, right? I was training my mind, and I was dieting properly. You were dieting? Oh wow. What kind of food you on? I was on very specific kinds of diet. I was not eating as much food as normal, but I was cutting back. I would eat at night, and oh my goodness, when you eat food at night after not eating the entire day, it feels absolutely wonderful. The food tastes even more amazing than it ever had been before.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure it
Drop
would.
frames.
You're probably starving for not eating all day. That's something that you should try, monkey. But knowing you and your appetite, you would probably not be able to last 30 minutes without being around food. Well, yeah, obviously. Come on, do you even know me? No, I do know you, and that's why I'm saying that you're going to fail. Fair enough. Anyway, I want to give a brief shout out
Okay,
to
so I
Kyle
did
Hebert
that.
for, did I say that right, Frieza? Kyle Hebert. Kyle Hebert, yes, that's it. I knew I'd get it right. For voicing as the narrator in this video. He did a fantastic job. He's also going to be voicing at the end, too, so stick around for that. I actually took a picture with him once. Oh, you did? Yes, it was a very long time ago, but, I went and took a picture. He seemed to be a very, very nice person. Oh, I was also there. Yeah, look, see, there I am. I photobombed when you weren't looking. Sneaking up on me like that.
He is in transmission.
Alright, let's start this. Right, so, we're going... That's not the right way. That's the right way. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna go save my friends. From you, Frieza. I await your arrival. Vegeta.
Kakarot. Oh, I see. So you're a Saiyan as well.
How do you know that?
I intend to rid the universe of every last one of you.
Well, that's not very nice.
Right, what was I heading?
I'm serious. If I were you, you'd finally face to face with your worst nightmare.
This story again.
A Super Saiyan, a legendary Saiyan warrior, the strongest fighter in the universe.
That's me.
You're finally going to do it.
Oh no, Vegeta! Why?
I'm sick of
I'm not going in there.
Frieza! Why?
it. Is nap time. Did I not make myself clear before? I've grown tired of your pathetic jokes.
Kakarot, you're just as soft as always. Perhaps you're not Super Saiyan after all.
I'm not erect yet, Vegeta.
You idiot. Stop letting your emotions out your head. Stop being so soft and finally do it. You become a Super Saiyan.
Ooh, like that.
Kakarot, listen. Our own planet, Planet Vegeta, wasn't destroyed by a meteor. It was Frieza.
Yes, I did.
I knew it.
We Saiyans were his enforcers. We followed his every order.
Damn it, Frieza.
Your parents, my father, the king, they monster.
You monster, Frisbee!
Somebody just shoot my dog.
Please defeat Frieza. I beg of you. You must die
Right, now I'm annoyed.
by Saiyan hands.
Vegeta. Wow. Never seen him cry before.
That help.
What?
It must have been really difficult for a proud guy like you to beg me for help.
And a bitch.
Frieza, come on!
Hey, I'm a Saiyan raised on Earth. And to avenge those you've brutally murdered. The Saiyans. And the Saiyans.
Yeah!
Thank you.
I'm gonna ram my power pole up your f***ing asshole!
That's weird. Don't ever say that again.
Sorry. Wait, shouldn't I bury Vegeta real quick?
You're just gonna leave him on the ground. How heartless.
No. I mean, I know.
Lay him on the f***ing ground.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
For God's sake, dog meat.
Frieza, take this. Take all my blasts. What are you gonna do? You gonna fight back or are you gonna sit there and take it all?
I'm just getting a gauge on your strength right now.
How strong am I? Am I strong enough for you?
I'm only using a fraction of my power
You're
right
doomed.
now.
Oh, really? How much?
Not telling you.
Darn it, Frieza.
Ah, fuck, I'm running low.
I can't believe you've done this.
Oh, duct tape.
Oh, that's not good. No, leave me alone. Hey, take that.
Got it.
Alright, I'm gonna go full power.
I'll power the Elizabeth myself.
Take that, Frieza. All my power. You missed. You suck. Try harder. Alright. Kamehameha! Yeah, it's not gonna be that easy, Frieza. Don't count me out just yet. God, broke my guard.
I can beat you up right now, but I'm choosing to stare at you.
Darn it, Frieza.
Sleep for a bit, saves me some food.
Transform again. Isn't that like... Oh, there we go. Dial 10! Yeah, I forgot.
Okay, there you go. You remember.
Huh? Kamehameha! And that was for all the peaceful Namekians you killed. Darn it! Yeah! You missed. Now I'm gonna finish you off.
Someone's health is quickly going down.
I noticed. I'm gonna drop it out of real quick.
Take this.
Take what?
This. Yeah.
Darn it, Frieza! I won't let you! Oh, that was a close one. Kamehameha!
Beginning the Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you almost got me there. That was a close one.
That was a very close fight.
You're pretty evenly matched with me.
Good thing I'm still holding back.
What?
This has been fun. It's been quite some time since I've exerted myself this much.
I should be able to hold my own if I push it to times 20, though.
This might hurt my body a bit, but I can do it.
I might not be able to handle it, but I've got to try.
And now I'm stuck waiting.
Take this. Take this, Frieza. Whoa.
Ah, here we go.
Think I got him. What? No way. Hi, Shenron.
You're utterly... No, I'm not you, Shenron. I'm telling this monkey here that he's absolutely...
Oh, bye, Shenron.
Bye, Shenron.
You, Frieza.
You.
You. No.
Maybe.
I can't believe someone's actually that strong. I know, he's pretty tough. What are you gonna do, Frieza?
Yes, you Saiyan.
You're pissed.
I'm angry. Well, now, that actually hurts.
That's because I'm strong. Oh, God, why?
Where's all your energy gone? What? Have you exhausted yourself already?
Got it.
No, got plenty in me. Everyone, share your energy with me.
Things living on Namek. And all planets that can hear me. Lend me as much energy as you can. Give me the strength I need.
Raise your hands to the sky.
What are you doing? Don't tell me. Is this another one of your pathetic attacks?
I'm just telling you, I once caught a fish this big. Ooh, it's working.
Frieza doesn't appear to know what's going on right now. I don't understand why Goku doesn't just attack him.
Man, you're clueless, Frieza.
You're just standing there.
That he needs more energy.
Menacingly, so this is getting ridiculous. How much longer do you intend to keep that up?
How much longer do you let me? Now?
Sorry, my hand slipped. I do not understand you Saiyans. Your kind has been a thorn in my side for as long as I can remember.
That sounds painful. You should remove that board.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to see it. Glad we agree.
Uh-oh.
That's not the sun.
Oh, no. You don't see that. That's not really there.
Having a sneak attack this whole time. How pathetic! You are very
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
idiotic planning and
To be fair, they opened fire on me, not the other way around.
Just standing there. Whoa! You got kicked in the head by Piccolo.
Piccolo!
You're a big help, Piccolo.
you vile, insignificant pest! How dare you interfere in this?
Whoa! Who was that? Oh, Krillin and Gohan. You guys are helpful.
I will reduce you and this entire city to nothing but ashes!
Come at me, bro.
It missed the part where I made this.
Here
Just stand there. Wipe the
Boom!
dirt off your face. Come at me. Go on, take Piccolo with you and head back to Earth now. Do it now. Hurry, go on. Ground you for life if you don't go right now.
Okay, what's going on? What's happened to him? No, it can't be. My dad finally did it. He's become a Super Saiyan.
You nailed it, Gohan. I've had enough.
No one?
Time to pick up the spoils of war with these 3 dead men. Oh, I'm glad you're alright.
Take that, Frieza.
Oh shit!
Your reign of terror is over, lizard man. Kamehameha! You're finished now. I'm gonna tear you into pieces.
I did not lose to a Saiyan.
Yes, you will.
Cannot be happening.
I will be your downfall.
No, you dare mock me?
Darn it.
You suffer for that.
You first. Nice try.
Let me hit you.
No! Never!
One shot.
Yeah.
Hit you.
Now sit down.
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes!
no.
Yes!
I'm flying right here.
Fine. You can destroy entire planets, but you can't take down one single person? Yeah, pathetic, Frieza.
You.
I am the warrior you've heard of in legends. I am pure of heart and awakened by fury. That's what
Right,
I am.
back to the
I am the
thing is, I
Super
don't have the
Saiyan.
ammo to continue fighting with that all the time.
We don't talk about that, though.
Although,
You know what? These Dragon Balls and Kakarot spitting my name with an eye.
Whoa!
crap!
Doesn't have to say your real name, that's all it is.
I never spell my name better than these fools at Funimation do.
You know, no matter what, even in the Japanese dub for this game, they still use an I.
It's still the same English language game with Japanese voices.
I suppose.
There's no difference.
No, Frieza!
I'm wiping out this planet, I'm wiping out this game. If they spell my name with an I, this is what they get.
sounds like we've got super mutants.
I must have restrained myself too much. But the core has been completely destroyed. In 5 minutes' time, this planet will explode and become nothing more than debris floating through space.
5 minutes, huh? Well, that's all the time I need. I'll avenge Krillin by defeating you, then find my friends and get out of here.
There is little left here.
Not impossible.
I am
No choice.
unhappy.
It's time to show you. My apologies for the wait. As requested, this is my fault.
Easy.
And now there's 3 minutes left.
Yeah, you took so damn long.
Maybe I was hoping the planet would blow up in the meantime. This way, he might not be able to make it off planet Namek.
Oh, plenty of time.
There must be something we can do. Wait, that's it. Yes.
What is it, King Kai?
Tommy, can you hear me?
Yes, King Kai. I can hear you.
Tommy, would you be able to summon Shenron right away? I have a wish to make.
Ah, yes. I've already had Mr. Poopa gather all the Dragon Balls. We were planning to use them to revive those currently in your care.
Right. Because Earth Dragon Balls can revive many people
Yeah.
at once.
They're really good.
But can they revive those who died naturally? The camp wasn't too hard to find them. They were right next to the sacred
I'm
ointment.
afraid those who died of natural causes cannot be
Stop going on about the sacred ointment. We don't talk about that.
Those whose lives were shortened as a result of an encounter with a villain.
I suppose such people could be revived if only for the brief time that was taken.
Yeah.
Ask Shenron to bring back all those that were killed by Frieza and his men.
I got you, fam.
What?
Shenron, he mistimed it. First, we'll use the Earth Dragon Balls to revive all those killed by Frieza. That should mean all the Namekians, including Grand Elder Goku, should be revived.
But won't they be on the exploding planet Namek?
No one will
Time in
finish.
3 minutes?
Three wishes granted within the Namekian time.
Oh yeah, we didn't finish.
Good dog.
We should still be able
Good
to make
dog.
one last wish, right?
an instant transmission. So see ya, Frieza.
Oh, I see. I'll summon Shenron right away.
I shall grant you any wish that you desire. Yes.
Excuse me.
Hey,
buddy.
Shenron makes me realize what's next to next on.
Hi, you can talk, Frieza.
Thank you, Shenron.
Come on. Do I look like I can afford that?
Yeah. Vegetable is alive.
And if I don't?
Then you die. Any more questions?
Out of my way.
Your funeral.
Other hell.
Ah, just sending you. I gave them a way out.
Granddaughter Guru?
Crap. Too much radiation.
God damn it! Frieza, get back here!
Frieza? Himoto?
Pixie? Himota!
No!
Mariko?
Oh, did you say Doritos? I like those. Oh,
Okay. In a bit.
no! I mean, yay! I wanted this outcome.
Of course you did. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Oh, well, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you too.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you even harder.
I'm going to hit you really hard.
Would you look at that? You need to speak the local language in order to make a wish.
You're thick, Frieza.
I have very big shoulders, yes.
Dude, your shoulders are actually wider than your head.
It is not like your hair. It's even bigger than your head. Oh, very curious. It would seem you're willing to pay the ultimate price to settle our
Yeah.
conflict.
Let's do it.
Very well.
Come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro.
Oh, I'll come at you, alright. Take all of my attacks. Take that.
Raider Psycho.
Get down there. Get in the water. Drown. Survive the water. I have
Oh, I'm
air
sorry.
to breathe.
It's stay out of water.
Not.
Stay in water.
Oh, is it because you're a lizard?
Because I'm an advanced species.
Oh yeah? You can't be that advanced. I'm kicking your ass. You missed. You wanna try it again?
Yes. Ain't that it?
Surprise!
You think so much?
Well, I'm not gonna stand still. Whoa, hold on, wait. Kamehameha! Got you. Take this. I'm gonna slap some sense into you. Take this.
Okay, let's back away before we invoke the entirety of the super mutants. You know, just take a step away or two. Wait, are those? Oh, thank God.
Sauce all over me.
No.
Oh, Kamehameha! That's gonna still hit me. Pizza? No, it's not looking good.
I'm going to make sure that you
I'm gonna make sure you die.
Just making sure that there was no
I don't wanna be on the ground.
leftover meat, as it
Oh,
were.
God, pizzas! Pizzas! No! Leave me alone with the pizzas! Stop throwing pizzas at me, for the love of God! Take
Okay, so I need to further travel down
Man, that
and
was
across.
all those pizzas. Got so much macaroni, not macaroni, margarita on me. No, not margarita. What's it called?
Margarita.
Margarita, that's it.
This fight is over. There's no
Yeah.
point anymore. I can tell you're afraid. I don't need to defeat you.
You're pathetic.
You dare mock me?
No.
I got more pizzas for you, monkey.
I don't want more pizzas. I'm full up already. Leave me alone.
Well, you're taking more pizzas.
How about you have some pizzas? Have a bit of sprinkles on it, too. Dust.
What sprinkles in your pizza? What the fuck is this? Not going to fall for it.
Sit your ass down,
to hurt any more people or on the drugs.
That is why you must die by my hand.
Frieza? No. You fool!
My drugs! My drugs!
Guess he must have took the energy and left. Oh well. Alright. Guess I'm gonna go find a ship. Oh god. Things aren't looking too good. Come on. Frieza's ship. Yeah. that'll
Good
do
neighbor.
nicely. Oh no. I have a bad feeling about this. That is a fantastic wallpaper. Oh.
Goku survived his
I did? Spoilers!
However, Planet Namek had finally reached its limit, exploding in spectacular
Oh, no.
fashion. And
Whoopsie.
nowhere
Mine was gone. Muffin buttons.
back on Earth, Vegeta and the relocated
Hey, hold up
Namekians
there.
resolved
First
to
time
stay
a good
with
neighbor?
Bulma for the time being.
That's a big place I got.
Mori is the new Grand Elder.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Whoa, hey, all right. We'll just
Or 130 days.
Someone
It's
steps
like
into
4
the gate
months
the
and
first
2
time.
weeks or something.
Upon making their wishes to bring Goku
What do you care?
back,
He ain't one of us.
everyone received some shocking news. Goku was alive.
I'm alive!
Keep letting outsiders walk all over us.
Harry, you
One day,
alive?
they'll be
I can hear you.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about.
Next in line to be brought back was Yamcha, whom everyone was more
Oh yeah, definitely.
Why'd you have to go and say that, huh?
Another 130 days had passed.
Now I know you had
Two of the three wishes had been used to bring back the beloved Chaozu.
Hey!
Then, with the third and final
I'm
wish,
fine.
the Namekians
Thanks for taking
were
care of it. Good.
transported to
Now don't let this hint
Work
good
on the
neighbors
name.
of the people
along
for
with
the
their
people.
legendary
Hell yeah, that is a fantastic looking planet Namek. Very shiny.
Sounds
Oh,
like
a few
anarchy,
days
the
after
best
the
kind of
Namekians had left
anarchy.
Earth,
You're
Goku's
right,
household
so
was
long as
enjoying a
you
new
remember.
spell of normality. That's never been normal.
Gohan, how are your studies going?
He's back to studying again. Good son, Gohan.
Isn't Goku going to power down? Since he's only in Super Saiyan, is he going to power down? Goku versus Goku Black.
Depends, I suppose.
Please don't hit me with that. No, I think of you. Why? God damn it, Goku!
Hey, it's not my fault. I wasn't the one that did it. It was the other Goku.
All right, mortal. Will you stop? Don't you dare. If you use the same move on me that you... This is bullshit. I call hacks.
Using Spirit Bomb
Hey,
twice.
Goku. Hope everyone watching is having a great day so far. Today, I'm playing more fighters. You guys really liked the last one, so I'm here to do it again. But this time, I'm going to go online and get my butt kicked. The world gather and compete in a 3-on-3 slugfest. Divided into 2 teams of 3. Cool, that sounds pretty cool. Let's just go into it. Fine, let's try a ring match. Let's go. Ooh, where are we going here then? I'm gonna join this one. Cool. I'm gonna go there. Ah, there we go. Oh, they're fighting. I gotta wait for that to end.
Alright.
My gosh, this is taking too long. Let's try finding more. Come on. Connecting. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Cage, come on, man. There we go. Let's do it. I'm finally fighting someone. Alright, let's do it. Let's
Oh,
fight.
crap.
Hey-ya! Got the first strike. Oh, boy.
Did he send himself on fire?
Yeah! Oh, man. We're good. Not a good start. Oh, no. I thought I had this. Okay. Come on, Cell.
Yes, hello there. Let's be perfect. I'm gonna show you what for. Oh, good great heavens. Oh, Jesus. Get my butt kicked here. Look, I'm a simple bug man. Come here then. Oh, Jesus, will you let me do something?
Alright, don't worry, Sal, I got you. I'll help you out. Darn it. Get my butt
Let's go.
handed to me.
Get the Dragon Balls!
God damn it, will you let me do something? Anything. Kamehameha. Oh, I missed. Yeah. Goku Black, I need some help.
Boston Commons.
Alright, mortals. I'm here to show this motherfucker how to do things the correct way. God damn it. Will you let me land
Okay,
against
so-
your pool? Oh my god. Who
No
do you
one?
think you're dealing with here? I am Goku Black, the Zamasu, and I will finish you off. Oh no, I'm about to lose. It's unbelievable. I am an immortal. I am not about to lose to a mortal. God damn it all.
Right. I'm heading for Diamond City. Can everyone just please just leave me alone?
Really hard. Let's do it again. This time, the results will be different. Come on.
Come back to that
ready
later.
up?
Right now, I just literally just want to get to Diamond City.
That's what I thought. You don't want to fight me, because you know this time you're gonna lose. I'm
Ooh,
too
looking
strong,
good.
and I will beat you on the next one. If you fight me. Darn it, he's not listening. Screw you, I'm leaving. Took so long just to find one match. Now I gotta find another one. God damn it. Ooh. Cool.
If there's anyone in the audience, what you've caught me on is travelling past the Boston Public Library.
Alright, let's go. Oh, Jesus.
Although right now, I am just simply trying to get to Diamond City, which isn't too far away. In fact, I'm actually coming up to the stadium now.
Now that the rain is gone, I can see clearly now.
Give me a sense
Krillin! Senzu
I don't know.
Krillin, get me a Senzu bean.
cards that you draw normally. Okay. Let's try it. Okay, sure. Pick one. Try choosing another arts card. And another one. Oh, wow, there we go. Now I'm beating up that
Don't worry,
Cyberman.
buddy. I got you covered.
Yeah, you got it. KO. Oh, Trunks. Hi there,
Thank
Trunks. Nice moves. Your body still remembers how to fight, even though your mind doesn't. I don't know what I'm doing. But don't let your guard down. Get ready for the next attack. Yeah, make sure you get ready for the next one. Let's go. Colliding attacks will cause a mega impact. I gotta tap like crazy. Beat the competition and succeed in your attack. Click, 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 click. Clicking all over the place. Got him. That was my sound. That was my impression of a Cyberman.
Huh.
Great job. Now leave the rest to me. Yeah, let's
Finally, in a bit of
There we
safety.
go. Element factor. What does that mean? Trunks has an advantage against his Cyberman. Element factor can make or break a match. Don't forget. Right. I don't know what I'm doing.
No,
Party
no.
shirts. Even if you switch to Trunks, he doesn't come back. Well, that's stupid. Use the art cards to defeat his Cyberman. Let's do it. Shining sword. Yeah. Take that. Good job, Trunks. Hey, thanks, Goku. No problem. Let's see. So I unlocked some stuff here. I got some, whatever that is. Oh, a chrono crystal. It can be used for various purposes, such as summons and energy.
No, 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 no. Not again.
It's Burger King Piccolo!
Damn it.
Dad, it's Burger King Piccolo!
That's nice. For God's sake.
Where is it? Burger King, what a precious freezer.
Just trying to get to Diamond City.
buddy. You're in real bad shape.
What the? You okay, man?
I know Goku no Vegeta.
What is it?
Looks like I'm going the wrong way.
It's gonna be me. Whoa, what was that attack? Why is he so fast? No, you can't. I will destroy all of you. The only way to destroy me is a supernova.
Right.
Supernova.
Travel down south.
It's not about drive. It's about drive. It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour. It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour. Yeah. Do you love that? Big bang, tick tick. Dad.
What?
Now that the rain is gone, I can see clearly now. Oh.
So Fall Guys is like the biggest game on the planet right now. I played it for 8 hours trying to get my first win. You don't know how it works. Basically, it's a series of mini games, and every round people get eliminated until one person is standing. 8 hours of playing, and this was my first win. He's a laser beam hater. I pay him to be a laser beam hater. Imagine that. People would kill for that role. Stand up, you spoon. We're getting really good at cancelling the mouse cursor. Get quick at it.
CIT ruins.
Okay, the ball decided to be so slow for some reason. Okay.
Center for Information and Technology.
This game sucks. Go up, you actual spoon. I'm not going to qualify here. I've never not qualified on this one. Never. Not one single time. I refuse to believe I'm not going to qualify. But I am quite far behind. I'll make it up here. I always make it up here. I'm really good at this one. Stand up, please, sir. There's so many bodies in here that the ball's getting blocked. Haha, idiot. Qualified.
Automated message.
Oh, can we just do this? This one? Oh god. I just did this one. This is a tough one. If I can do the skip, that is just great. Yeah. Because it just clears you from so many of the spoon players that get in your way. Meanwhile. Okay.
Okay. They are not.
I am not a dying hit there. I'm not dying. Get in my way. You suck. I am great, you suck. Alright, we're not dying here today. We'll let that guy go first.
Hey, we appreciate
let
the
that guy go
assistance,
first.
civilian. But what's your business here?
Go.
I'm just trying to survive out here. Like everyone else. They charged in and engaged those barrels. I find that a bit difficult to believe. Are you from a local settlement?
Got 15. You know it. Half the best goalie in the game.
Do all
Back
these
at it
questions
again.
really matter? You make a fair
Back
point.
at it
If I
again.
appear suspicious,
Best goalie in the
because
business.
since the moment we arrived,
I think
you
I'm
want to
always
continue
team
pitching
blue.
in.
I think I'm always team blue. No,
I'll
I'm best
continue
goalie.
to help.
Actually, no,
You know
2
me
goalies is a good
very
idea.
well. I'm Paladin Day.
I went Brady.
Over there,
Blame you.
we're on recon
Oh,
duty.
he's gone.
Right. I've been
He's
trying
gone.
to the distress call.
He's
Sir.
gone.
Proceed.
Oh, boys, kick back.
I've
Kick back
modified
in.
the radio
Oh,
tower
good
on
hits.
the
Good
roof.
kicks.
What we need is some...
Our target
Good
is
kicks. We
object
got 2
system.
Triceratops. We got
Infiltrate the
those big
facility.
fat heads.
So what do you say?
Good for blocking. Oh, we had good
Noise.
kicks on. Good
Outstanding.
kicks on. Good kicks on, boys.
information and
See,
resupply
that's
yourself.
bad goalies.
Then let me know
That's
when
bad goalies right there.
Let's
That
move
right
out.
there, that's bad goalies.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
That's bad goal. I haven't played much attack in this game. So I feel like playing a little bit of attack.
Plenty of experience for me.
I want to try to score a
Never
goal.
a bad thing.
So I'm cool. Oh, that's in. That's in. Watch it in.
Tell you one thing though, the annoying thing about this is that, hey, Snake Man on YouTube, how you doing? What's good? Nothing much. What's good with you, bro? Just figured I'd do this old chestnut. Saw it free on the Xbox Game Pass.
Damn it! You're the star by my hand.
Teammate, that was so good. Okay, cross it over, boys. Cross it over.
So I figured I'd
Yeah, my own teammate's kicking
give
it
it a
away.
play whilst I have a free moment and
Oh,
such.
that was a good shot on. My own teammate is being
In a long-line quest of becoming getting 1K viewership, well, not viewership, 1K viewership, I don't think would ever happen. But anyway, how are you doing, Snake Man? You still doing Valorant and Counter-Strike and such? I mean, it's catch you on recently.
I got my new one.
We've donated the other team a goalie.
Just
We've donated the other team a goalie.
resupply, grab as much as I can. Ooh, bobby pins.
Okay. Like to see Brody insult me for that one. Like to see Brody insult me for that one.
Radix.
Lifty.
Ooh, duct tape, screwdriver, turpentine.
Top 8 is to be
Yeah, Dogmeat, I know.
final battle. Oh,
Keep
there's no way.
accidentally calling the dog in this game Jet.
It's finale. Alright, if you're a
And then my
Triceratops
dog looks
you
up
watch
to
the
me and
screen,
says, yeah, what?
leave now. You have a duty
Right,
to
need
me.
my screws.
You have a
lovely.
duty towards me. Oh, stand up. Oh, that guy got gifted,
I
bro.
think I need
They just
to.
got
No.
gifted.
Drugs, good for money.
They just got gifted the win.
God, I am just looting everything at the moment. God damn. Alright, well, I've still got plenty of room.
Get away. Yes! Yes!
Oh yeah?
Come here!
Is that why you were
Come here!
whining like a baby when I
Have a quick look upstairs, see if there's anything. Oh, upstairs another one. And just sat making some YouTube shorts. I haven't played this in a while. Smashing Arc lately. I'm doing really well. YouTube shorts are the key. Massive growth for them. Yeah, I know. Just about getting the right clips, because I did a couple of Fortnite clips with my son. Thought they were quite witty. The problem is, I can never get the quality right. Might have to start just doing them manually from here on out. But yeah, I get what you're saying. YouTube Shorts are probably the best way of doing it. Also, haven't they've reduced the partner requirements down to 500? Well, the streaming parts of it, I should say. Still need 1,000 to earn ad revenue. I'm going on TikTok and just using any filter to make silly content on my phone and re-uploading it to YouTube Shorts. That's what I've been doing.
But TikTok.
Trying to double my exposure to it.
I don't talk like that. No, but seriously, there is a new Dragon Ball Tenkaichi game on the way. And because of that, I've been playing a lot of Tenkaichi 3 on the channel. But there's one Tenkaichi game that I never played, and I know
Now would be the perfect time to just disappear. Go back to my settlement, come back with the screws. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, I did that with my Saru Dog video, and that one's giving me another like 8K views on shorts. Oh. Hey, William, say hi to Snake Man. He's my friend, he's streaming on YouTube.
Hi, Snake Man.
Thank you. Alright, let's transfer the goods.
Or at least I never played it, bro. I don't know about you, I always wanted to play this game when I saw it, man.
I was in the cafeteria looking over my shoulder. Anybody that owned Tenkaichi Tag Team, they were number one on my hit list. People that had this
You'll never be signed in ever again.
Bad, but you know how we gonna start, bro? We're gonna start out as the kids, bro. You go ahead and be Goten, I'm gonna be Trunks.
You were reading my mind.
I don't know if we can, but more importantly, our opponent's gonna be set to very strong. We're going up against the movie accurate.
No one kills me but me! tits on. Right, there you go.
How much charge is it?
82%. Whew. Only upload one short per 3 hours, or it looks like it's spam and it won't show up so much. Oh, and Snake Man says hi. Hi, young man.
Senzu beans? Hey, it's your video, man. It's your decision.
Alright, well, you know, one senzu bean should be fine for both of us. Alright, hold on, let me get some of these.
Don't need that.
The loading's too fast. Anyway, you know the fight's bad when Goten and Trunks could probably hop and roll.
At DSpain.com, you can find the cheapest car hire prices with just one click.
I've used with Broly and no.
Oh my god! We're gonna get good!
Yeah, so at the moment we're streaming, I'm concentrating on both YouTube and Kick. But my ultimate goal is like on TikTok, YouTube and Kick is to get them on 1K. Oh, turning a quest.
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen. That's great news. You were the right person for the job.
That's how we're gonna fight.
Oh, just as a team? You know what? Let me lock onto yours. Let me lock onto
You
yours.
know I'm one of the last of the Minutemen. But I never really told you how
Thank you.
It felt like I was getting jumped.
I figured you'd tell me.
That's it. I didn't know I would have to pull out all the stops so early.
Hey, you said no Super Saiyan, bro.
You
Hey, bro, this
guys
guy
came from
huge.
Queens,
What are you talking about?
didn't you? That's right.
You're right, you didn't say that.
I'm a Murphy.
Damn, stop,
I
bro.
was with Colonel Hollis.
Fine, you're not even that strong.
He had a mercenary group called
Go
the
ahead.
Banner. He was the only warriors that came. Only a few of us got out alive. I never found a safe place to settle.
Ain't no way that almost raised my skaflanny, bro.
As long as you don't give up.
Minutemen want
I'm not about to give up. But I can't pretend. That's what I'm talking
You
to
can't
you.
win classes against very strong.
He is fighting me.
Yeah, I'm pushing for 1K on YouTube. I only do YouTube and TikTok now. Well, means you focus your efforts, doesn't it? So, the problem I find with YouTube is it doesn't have that much discoverability. Whereas with Kick and TikTok, you've got that discoverability. They're just not out there yet. I mean, Kick is, but getting there. But
It means a lot. I appreciate that.
You need help? Let's go. I got you.
Okay.
Oh shit. Let me get some licks.
Good.
Let me get some licks in that. Big tree
Welcome
cannon.
aboard. Don't worry.
I got
I'll be
interrupted.
right behind
You ate our only senzu bean. You
General.
Quite a promotion. The leader of the Minutemen is always sure. Our last leader was General Beck. After he died, that one good thing about being the last Minutemen.
Go straight back.
Now it's your job.
You see, he's just laying there.
Got word about a settlement that's going to break by
and here comes the cycle.
I'll mark it on your map.
Senzu beans, bro.
Find out what they need.
You took our senzu bean. Bro, the other one just called you Kakarot, bro. I think you're dead.
Of course we could.
He's confused. Maybe that's why he's fighting so much.
Right.
Did I miss?
Yeah, I think once we get the 1K done, then the rest will just fall into place, you know, follows upon follows, building up from one from the other, and other avenues will come available, yeah. Partnerships, sponsorships, money! Joke. Well, kind of joke.
Exactly. There's
Okay,
no
so
R2, this is PSP. Alright, run it back. We didn't really
now I want to make this a best piece as possible. Right, here we go. So it has to be directly in the river.
I need Super Saiyan. I need Super Saiyan right now.
Damn, where'd this one come from? Dono!
I got your back.
Okay, this object requires power.
Damn, Donald, please! They cooking me!
There's a lot of power actually.
Damn! Alright, well maybe we should just switch.
Dad,
Yo,
Tien Senzu Bean. Or Daddy Senzu Bean.
I don't have sensu beans.
No, Dad, I'm giving you a Senzu Bean.
Oh, cheers. Suck it, Kale. Bush League Superfruit.
What do you mean, kale?
Yeah, that's it. I'm very close to the 5. Nice.
I'm still.
You'll then have a lot of options when you stream, you know,
I'm
super thanks and such.
subscribers.
Uh-oh. Wife's calling me. Hey.
Can I have some cookies and can you bring my drink up here, please?
Which cookies?
Some of these chocolate cookies.
No, I mean, it was a particular chocolate, regular.
Double chocolate if you really want.
No problem.
Nakime grabbed the hammer and ended her husband. Before she could even hide the body, her manager knocked at the door and said, Nakime, it's time to
Okay, generator. No, don't want that. No, don't want that. Ah, windmill. Produces free.
That is until one performance where she made a deadly mistake, picking Muzan to be her next victim. She waited till he was alone and hit him with a hammer, but he turned around completely unhurt. Muzan was so impressed by her hammer skills that he decided to turn her into a demon. Now, Nakime might have killed her husband, but the next Mizuki Hantengu took things even further by marrying and ending 7 different women. It all started when he was a child, because Hantengu was a pathological liar.
Okay, conduit. No. Oh, where's that?
And things got worse as he grew up, because he went from
Alright, those are cables. Connect to switch.
See, Hantengu would marry
Ah, here we go.
someone,
Large.
with them, then he'd convince himself that he was being mistreated and kill his entire family. He managed to do this 7 times before he was finally captured and sentenced to death by decapitation. It seemed like he was finally
Attach
getting the
wire.
punishment he deserved, until Muzan arrived and turned him into the demon we know today. Next we have Akaza, the dude who turned Rengoku into a donut. But he wasn't always like this. See, Akaza was a criminal who roamed the streets, beating up anyone who looked at him. Talk about insecure. And when he challenged the dojo master,
Okay, so I need a bit more.
but instead, he got his butt whooped. The master invited Akaza to his dojo, and he quickly became a talented martial artist. While there, Akaza fell in love with his master's sickly daughter, taking care of her when he wasn't training. Things went well, and for the first time in his life, Akaza felt at home, eventually marrying the daughter. But things wouldn't stay happy for long. While Akaza was out of town, a jealous man at another dojo decided to get revenge. See, he had been in love with Akaza's wife, and when she got married, he was so angry, he poisoned her water well. Both the dojo master and the daughter died, and when Akaza returned, he went insane, going on a mad rampage and killing the
Well, I
jealous
need
man's
copper.
entire dojo with his bare hands. It was such a massacre that it even caught the attention of Muzan. He investigated the crime scene, expecting one of his demons to be the culprit, but was shocked to see a human. Muzan turned him into a demon, and Akaza quickly became the Upper Moon Rank 3. Now, Akaza almost changed his ways, unlike Doma, who did horrible things even as a kid. See, Doma was born with rainbow-colored eyes, causing his village to worship him and make him the leader of the Paradise Faith cult, where he shared the knowledge of the gods. But there was just one problem. Doma was faking it all. The gods weren't actually talking to him, and he didn't even believe in them. Despite this, Doma pretended to hear from the gods, but eventually everything came crashing down. His mom had been slowly going insane, and one day she snapped, killing her husband and then herself. Any normal kid would have been traumatized, but not Doma. In fact, his only reaction was to be angry, because his mom had made a bloody mess. Things only got worse, because after meeting Muzan, Doma
Where's the copper? I need copper!
he could secretly eat his cult members and become extremely strong. Doma's cult and
I need to
power
break into that.
grow until the woman joined his cult and turned everything upside down. See, Kotaha had an evil husband, and with nowhere to go, she took her newborn
Where's
son
the copper?
Things went well at first. Kotaha began noticing that cult members were disappearing, and after spying on Doma, she discovered that he was eating the Paradise Faith members. When Doma caught her spying, Kotaha
Copper, there we go.
danger. She grabbed her son and made a mad dash for her life, but unfortunately, she ran right into a dead end at the edge of a cliff. In her last moments, Kotaha accepted her fate, but refused to let her son die. With a leap of faith, she threw Inosuke off the cliff, praying that he would somehow end up alright. As we know, Inosuke was rescued and raised by dwarves, but Kotaha was eaten down to the bone. While Doma had no excuse to be evil, Gyoko definitely did, because his childhood was so traumatic, he went insane. Gyoko was born in a fishing village to a
Oh, I need more copper. Damn it!
parents washed ashore after disappearing on a fishing expedition. His life quickly deteriorated. The sight of his parents' bodies broke something in Gyoko, causing him to fall in love with dead things, and he began a gross hobby of playing the dead fish. The villagers thought he was insane, so they kept their distance from him, but the village kids bullied him every chance they got. One day, the bullying went too far, and Gyoko finally snapped, murdering his bully and then stuffing the body into a giant fishing pond. Gyoko thought he was free of the bullying, but when the parents discovered their dead son, they gathered
that like a travelling roller coaster?
It's a roller coaster for kids.
Cool.
Did you know that Chopper was originally meant to have a completely different design and role in the Straw Hats crew? How about that one small detail that occurred after Chopper got injured and Healalook helped him? Well, I found the 36 most secret and interesting details you probably never knew about Tony Chopper. Like, did you know that Chopper was actually the first of the 4 Straw Hat members to be part of another pirate crew besides the Straw Hats? That's because he was technically part of the Foxy Pirates for a short period of time. The other 3 Straw Hats that were part of another crew were Jinbei, that was part of the Sun Pirates, the Whitebeard Pirates, and the Big Mom Pirates. Brooke, that was part of the Rumbar Pirates, and Rico Robin, that was a Baroque agent. Well, if we
Doesn't
count
matter
the
how-
Usopp Pirates as well, then this could technically make
Don't be
Chopper
other
the
things.
second of the 5 Straw Hats with his
But we
traits.
need
But you see,
but we
that
need
record was
water
not
as
the
soon
only
as.
one. That's because Chopper joined the Straw Hats at the age of 15 years old, making him the youngest member of the crew. The second youngest member is Vivi at 16 years old. Well, if you don't consider Vivi a Straw Hat because she did not set sail with them yet, and the 2 youngest members are Usopp at 17 years old, just a few weeks younger than Luffy, that was also 17. But you see, the most depressing fact about Chopper's age is that reindeers typically live between 15 and 18 years. Currently, Chopper is 17, so just the thought of losing Chopper kind of gives me nightmares. I'm pretty sure that if Chopper dies, many fans will take the first plane to Japan in order to confront Oda. And to be honest, I would probably be among those fans as well. But being completely fair, though, I don't think that Oda would sacrifice Chopper. That's because he considers him a
We
vital
got
character
water.
in the series. When creating Chopper, Oda stated that he wanted a mascot who was both cute and fearless, and I think he achieved that 100%. Chopper is
I
so
would use
loved
my
by the
shadow
fan base that he is
jutsu to
referenced
make
in
a
other manga
thousand
as well, besides One Piece. For example, did you know that Hirohiko Araki,
Feel better
aka
already.
the mangaka of
No,
JoJo's
we have
Bizarre
a-
Adventure,
I
he wanted
hope you don't
Chopper in
mind
his
me.
manga? As we
Yeah,
can
we're
see
gonna
in this
settle
manga
you.
panel from JoJo Part 8, Chopper is
I'll
used as a
start planting
figure
my good
inside
deed.
one of the characters' cars. Not only that, but Luffy is there as well. Well, given that everything nowadays is a JoJo reference, I guess this gives the right for JoJo to give some references to other manga as well. But Chopper's references in other anime do not end there. As you can see, Chopper was also featured in an episode of Umoto-chan as a small
I hear
cute
now.
figure. Since we mentioned One Piece references, well, how could Gintama resist the temptation to feature One Piece characters, and specifically Chopper, in their own anime? In this one occasion, for example, Gintoki was seen wearing Chopper's characteristic hat. Even though that was pretty cool, Gintama did not stop there, as in another episode, his character named Elizabeth wore Chopper's hat as well. Speaking of Chopper's hat, after the time skip, Chopper's hat had a design change. Many fans did not like the fact that Chopper abandoned his original hat. However, that's actually not true. When asked about it in an SBS, Oda explained that Chopper
There we
simply
go.
modified his hat in order to feature a helmet in it as well, and did not really change it. Oda also provided this sketch in order to explain the design modification. And listen, I know Chopper's design changed throughout the years. However, one specific thing remained the same since the beginning. Do you see this metal on Chopper's left anchor? This was what Dr. Healalook used to fix Chopper's broken antler when Chopper broke it trying to find the Amudapla mushroom. Even though many years passed and his antler is healed by now, Chopper still refuses to throw away this metal item as he considers it a memento from Healalook. But something that's even more secret than Chopper's broken antler is Chopper's backstory inspiration. As we know, Chopper's real family cast him aside because of his blue nose. That was a reference to the Christmas tale of Rudolph the Reindeer, in which his family abandons him because of his red nose. But this next fact made me wonder how Chopper will end up by the end of the series. You see, initially Chopper was basically abusing performance-enhancing drugs in the form of Rumble Balls. Yeah, Chopper's basically a steroid user. But in recent manga chapters, we can see that Chopper evolved even beyond that, as he gave Beppo a modified version of the Rumble Ball that allowed Beppo to go into his Sulong form without the presence of moonlight. In simpler words, he went from a drug user to a drug dealer. To be fair, Chopper is a pirate, but I never expected him to become Walter White 2.0.
Say my name. Goddamn right.
Even though Chopper became a meme for his nickname, aka Emergency Food, he also became a meme for his very low bounties. He actually has the lowest bounty poster in all of One Piece, a mere 50 berries. Using real-world currencies, this would translate to around $1. Even though many people thought this happened because the world government considered him just a pet, there is another possible reason for that. Imagine if the world government put a high bounty on Chopper. Everyone would try and trick the world government for money. Everyone would come with a random tanuki or small reindeer to give to world government in order to try and claim some easy money. This would
Right, better
waste
get
the
those
time of
cookies
the
to
world
my wife,
government.
BRB.
It would also pose a danger of actually getting tricked eventually, as in the end, the world government could end up buying a random pet for a ridiculous amount of money, thinking they actually got Chopper. We all know that Chopper is probably among the cutest and most innocent characters in One Piece.
else. However, Chopper used to have a completely different design, and it's honestly hilarious. This is Chopper's early concept, in which he was a 7-foot-tall, middle-aged human reindeer hybrid that was also smoking regularly, which, as you can imagine, does not even remotely remind us of the cute little pet that could not even get much higher. The role of the cute Straw Hat's companion was occupied by this character, which, quite honestly, looks like a mirror image of Chiaotzu from the Dragon Ball series. After all, Oda stated that Dragon Ball was the main reason he created One Piece in the first place. Well, if that design made it to the final cut, then the sure thing is that Chopper's voice actor would be different, as I can't see this cute little voice on a 7-foot-tall smoker. What do you want? Since we mentioned Chopper's voice actor, did you know that he shares the same Japanese voice actor with Pikachu from Pokemon and young Konohamaru from Naruto? His English voice actor, on the other hand, is also the voice of Broly from Dragon Ball and Mineta from My Hero Academia. When it comes to Chopper being a reindeer, did you know that due to his sharp nose, he can recognize the Straw Hats based on their smells? According to an SBS, Luffy smells like meat, Zoro smells like steel, Nami smells like oranges and money, Usopp smells like gunpowder, Sanji smells like cigarettes and seafood, Nico Robin smells like a flower, Frankie smells like coke, Brook smells like tea, and finally, Jinbei smells like the sea. However, when asked about how Chopper smells, Oda did not give an answer, as Chopper could not tell what he himself smells like. In another SBS, Oda was asked how the Straw Hats would be as a family. It was stated that Nico Robin would be the mother, and Chopper would be the youngest son. Zoro, on the other hand, would be the oldest son, which, if you ask me, fits the dynamic of the characters perfectly. That's because Chopper literally sees Zoro as the strong brother he can always count on. On the other hand, Chopper sees Robin as something close to a mother figure. After all, they do share a very special relationship between them. That's evidenced by the fact that Robin keeps candy with her at all times, because she knows that it's Chopper's favorite snack. Not only that, but Robin and Chopper shower together. So yeah, you're pretty close. But don't worry, Chopper's not like Sanji, as it's already been confirmed that Chopper does not feel sexually attracted to humans. A cool detail about that is the fact that in the One Piece game, Pirate Warriors 3, Chopper is completely immune to Boa Hancock's abilities. Someone might ask, wait a minute, if that's the case, then why did Chopper almost pass out when Nami used her happiness punch back in Alabasta? You see, Oda addressed this question and replied that Chopper just went with the flow and followed the rest of the people that almost passed out. Speaking of Chopper imitating the Straw Hats, it was stated that Chopper's personality is derived by mixing traits of Luffy and Usopp. From Luffy, he took the trait of being easily impressed and fooled, and from Usopp, he took the trait of being a coward. Let's talk about Chopper's future. Oda drew these designs for how Chopper will look at the age of 40 and 60. Not only that, he also included what if something went wrong with him, and hence drew Chopper like this. In the Good Timeline, at age 40, Chopper says, leave it to me, implying that he is confident to cure the given disease. But at age 60, he says, here, take this, implying that Chopper already achieved his dream and is now able to cure every disease. On the bad timeline, however, at age 40, he says, Straw Hats, don't you dare mention that name again. And at age 60, he is basically a monster that demands sacrifices. Another time, Oda drew this for Chopper as part of a gender bend request. Speaking of alternate designs, did you know that Chopper was drawn by other mangakas as well as part of One Piece's 10th anniversary? This is Chopper as drawn by the author of D. Greyman. Here is Chopper as drawn by the author of Mr. Full Swing. And this is Chopper as drawn by the author of Sexy Commando Gaiden. When it comes to real life, Oda stated that Chopper would be from Canada, which is quite understandable. But what kind of threw me off guard was his real life job, as Oda stated that Chopper would be a grade school teacher. Okay, so why not, a doctor? When it comes to fears, we know that Chopper is surely not the bravest character. However, it was never specifically stated what his #1 fear is. But you see, I would be willing to bet that Chopper's worst nightmare is hearing Luffy singing that he is hungry and they ran out of meat. I mean, it may be a joke, but Luffy almost ate Chopper more than once so far. So if I were Chopper, you can be sure I would not feel so safe around Luffy. Chopper knows what it takes to be healthy. After all, he is a doctor. That's why he makes sure to always get a full 10 hours of sleep every day, from 9 p.m. to 7 a.m., making him the Straw Hat that sleeps by far the most. When it comes to hygiene, he does not follow the example of his Captain Luffy and bathes only once a week. That's because Chopper bathes once every 3 days. I guess Luffy smelling like meat is understandable. I mean, damn, having a bath once a week is wild. Since we mentioned Luffy, we all know that he likes to ask everyone he sees to join his crew. I mean, we saw Luffy asking, among others, Gaimon to join, even though he is stacked inside a chest, Kinemon's legs, simply because he liked the idea of funny legs running around, a zombie unicorn, and a zombie tree. But even like that, Chopper was the only member of the crew that Luffy was not the first to invite. That's because the first invitation came from Nami instead. Anime transformations are surely epic, but when it comes to the case of Chopper, he grows by a factor of 16 times when he goes from his base form to his monster point. That's because he goes from 90 centimeters to around 15 meters tall while in Monster Point. Brook being a rock star means that he regularly provided his fans with autographs. But did you know that Chopper has his own autograph as well, as confirmed by Oda in an SBS? This is Chopper's autograph. Even though now Chopper is one of the fan favorites. The last global popularity polls ranked him in the 16th position for the most popular One Piece character. But even like that, Chopper still has his own spin-off manga series called Chopper Man. Before the epic reveal of Gear 5 and Luffy's awakening, Chopper was considered to be the only Zoan-type Devil Fruit user in the Straw Hat crew. Well, Luffy took that record away from him, but a record that cannot be taken by Luffy is the place of his birth. That's because Chopper is the only Straw Hat that was born inside the Grand Line. Well, knowing Oda and the plot twists he pulls, even this record might not be safe by the end of the series. Chopper so far seems countless people with technical expertise. However, it was stated that despite the fact that neither him or Trafalgar Law received formal medical school education, their skills greatly outmatched even graduates of prestigious medical schools. His birthday is on December 24th, aka on Christmas Eve, which reflects the cold climate he comes from and the fact that he was originally a reindeer. Back in early One Piece, it was stated that Chopper felt bad for the way he looked, as he thought that he resembled a monster. However, after meeting Luffy, Chopper stopped caring about that. He even stated the following: I wanted to look like a human because I wanted friends. Now I want to become a monster who was helpful to Luffy. A question many One Piece fans have been wondering about is whether Chopper's antlers are part of his head or actually his hat, as we saw Chopper's hat along with his antlers being detached from his body when Chopper was shot. When asked about it, however, Oda just said to not worry about it, as this basically was just a funny way to express emotion. Well, to this, I will also add that we did see Chopper
Okay, a big dose of radiation.
I gotta say, I'm not sure if this picture is ultra cute or ultra cursed. When Chopper went into Arm Point in the manga, the panels he was drawn with did not show his feet. As a result, when Toei Animation had to animate these panels, they gave Chopper hooves for feet. Oda later revealed that Chopper canonically has human feet, and hence, this was changed in future episodes. Chopper so far is the only pure animal we know that consumed a devil fruit. Most of the times, the opposite happens, as we see humans consuming Zoan devil fruits to acquire the power of animals. Speaking of his devil fruit, many theories claim that his devil fruit is the Amyodake mushroom after all. His devil fruit greatly resembles a mushroom, plus it could have, in a way, cured Chopper that was searching for friends. The devil fruit turned him into part human, so that he can find friends that care about him. When Chopper awakens his devil fruit, he will truly be able to cure all diseases. However, the Amyodake mushroom being Chopper's devil fruit is just a theory, and hence still remains a mystery. But you see, this is not the only mystery that Oda hides from us. In this video, we present 30 of the most important mysteries yet to be solved in One Piece. Go on, check it out!
Had to be a big one, didn't it? Had to be.
Every major death in One Piece explained. And we have to start with the pirate who got boiled alive. See, this is supposed to be Odin, a man who ruled his country alongside his powerful samurai. But everything went south when they were attacked by the world's strongest creature, Kaido. And after they were defeated, Kaido decided to end their lives by boiling them in oil. But Odin wasn't about to let his men die without a fight. So he challenged Kaido, saying that if his crew could survive the oil for an hour, they'd be allowed to go free. Kaido thought this would be entertaining, so he agreed. And that's when Oda proved he was a Giga Chad. He grabbed a giant plank of wood and held it over his head for his 9 samurai to stand on. That's right. He was literally holding the weight of 9 people while being boiled alive. 10 minutes went by, then 30, and when the 60 minutes were over, Oda threw his 9 men to safety. But he knew Kaido was too proud to let him live. So he struck his signature pose and was shot by his enemy. Dang, One Piece has some crazy deaths. Like Dorcas D. Rouge died because she defied the laws of the universe. See, Rouge was the wife of the Pirate King and had to be executed 3 times to make sure his bloodline didn't continue. So every woman who gave birth within 9 months of Roger's death was thoroughly investigated. Rouge was pregnant at the time, so through sheer willpower, she kept Ace in her for 20 months. Yeah, she's a beast. This threw everyone off their trail, and Ace was born safely. Unfortunately, the whole process was deadly, and Rouge died shortly after giving birth. Even though she named her son Goldie Ace, she changed it to Porpoise Ace to honor his mother. This next one is the complete opposite, because this pirate died named Goldie Ace. In episode 1, we see Goldie Roger get executed, but this isn't what actually killed him. See, the author revealed that Roger caught a deadly illness, and knowing that he was gonna die soon, Roger turned himself into the Marines because he had a secret plan. He knew the Marines would take his imprisonment as a huge victory and publicly announce his execution. Everyone in the world would see his death, and Roger took this opportunity to start World War II, announcing that the legendary One Piece was real and up for grabs, causing people around the world to become pirates. Now that's an impressive death, but the entire show would have ended if this next guy hadn't died. See, Ace was about to be executed by the Marines, but Whitebeard and Luffy weren't about to let that happen. They stormed the Marine base, and while Whitebeard's forces fought the Marines, Luffy got to Ace and freed him. Everything had gone to plan so far. Ace just had to run away and he'd be safe. What? When Inu started talking trash, Ace couldn't handle it and attacked him. Now this sounds cool, but Ace got wrecked because Inu was way stronger than him. And after beating up Ace, he wanted to get Luffy too. Inu lined up a fatal blow, and it looked like Luffy and the show were about to end when out of nowhere, Ace jumped in the way and took the punch to his chest. This punch was so hard that it went right through Ace's chest. Yeah, he got that Rengoku donut treatment. He fell into Luffy's arms, and with his last words, thanked everyone for coming to save him. That's just sad. But this next step is bad for a whole different reason. This guy earned the title for the strongest man and still managed to die in a fight. Whitebeard was a literal legend, and not because he has the craziest blow up in the show. This dude had the power to destroy an entire planet, and not because of his insane double fruit, the trapper fruit. It literally made Whitebeard a walking earthquake. And you're probably wondering, how the hell did this guy lose a fight if he was this strong? Well, even though Whitebeard is so powerful, he's a surprisingly loving guy. So when his buddy Ace got kidnapped, he went to war. But at this point, Whitebeard was way past his prime and super sick, turning his rescue mission into a death sentence. After being shot, stabbed, hit by a cannonball, and having half his face blown off, passed away in style and died standing up. Now, lucky deaths are always bad, but it turns out the show is notorious for faking deaths too. And Pell the Birdman had the dumbest fake death. See, after the Straw Hats defeated this bad guy, they found out that there was a bomb about to destroy the entire island. All hope seemed lost until this guy Pell picked up the bomb and with his first devil fruit, flew it high up into the air before exploding. This scene was so dramatic and heartbreaking that everyone thought Pell was gone. Plus, he was such a minor character. Why would the author even bother keeping him alive? Nobody knows, but a couple episodes later, Pell was shown alive and well, having somehow survived the massive explosion. And while it's the most famous fake-out death, it wasn't nearly as important as this next fake-out. Sabo's fake death changed the entire storyline. See, Sabo was from a royal family, but he wanted to become a pirate, something his family wasn't happy with. So he decided to set sail without asking. His family wasn't about to just let him go, so they shot Sabo's boat to pieces. At this point, fans were devastated. Sabo, Luffy, and Ace were fan favorites, and it was sad to see that one of them was dead. Years later, the anime revealed that Sabo was survived by he floated around the sea until the pirates could pick him up, but the trauma from the attack made him lose all his memories. For the next couple years, he served as a crewmate until his memories were restored when he recognized the work of sharing Ace's death. Now, it turned out that Sabo was alive, because Nami's mom was brutally betrayed and then killed right in front of her kids. Bellemere was a Marine soldier who left her career to raise two orphans, Nami and Nojiko.
There you go, dog meat, there you go.
But happy family. At least they were happy until this guy came around. Arlong was a
quick.
pirate who took over their entire island, making all inhabitants pay a fine for the right to live. Bellemere came up with a plan to hide Nami and Nojiko, so she would only have to pay for her share. However, the kids were discovered, and Arlong threatened to kill them. To save her kids, Bellemere told Arlong that her money would go towards the lives of Nami and Nojiko. Arlong accepted her offer and proceeded to shoot Bellemere in the face. The death was so gruesome that the anime censored it, having Bellemere be shot in the chest rather than in the head like in the manga. But the saddest part about Bellemere's death was what it did to Nami. In order to get the money to buy her island back, she decided to work under Arlong for a decade. And it wasn't until Luffy showed up that she was able to leave. Bellemere isn't the only mother who died, because Sanji's mom died for the lamest reason. Her name was Vinsmoke Sora, and her husband, Judge, was obsessed with power. He wanted to create super soldiers and force Sora to undergo genetic mutations while pregnant with quadruplets. These mutations would force the children to be born as emotionless monsters. With a last-ditch effort, Sora took a drug that would reverse the effect of these mutations. But this drug came with its consequences, making Sora deathly sick and rendering her bedridden for life. And if that wasn't bad enough, the drug didn't fully work. The effects were only reversed for Sanji, and his siblings all ended up as evil super soldiers. Sora's kids all ignored her except for Sanji. He would take care and even cook food for his mother while she was hospitalized, beginning his love for cooking. Unfortunately, Sora's illness was too much for her to handle, and she passed away. With this, Sanji lost the only person in his family who truly loved him. Now, Chopper's story is a little different because he killed his own dad. See, because he was a talking reindeer, Chopper was seen as a monster by everybody. That is, until he met Kirillov, a weird doctor who specialized in making alien toxins that was totally insane. eyes, this represented hope, so he went on a mission to find the special mushroom and gave it to his father to eat. But after eating it, Hero realized he had accidentally been poisoned. Not wanting Chopper to feel bad, the doctor drank one of his failed concoctions and died in an explosion of glory. Now that is a loving father. When it comes to deaths, Nico Robin had it the worst, because she lost everyone. When Robin was just 2 years old, her mom, Olivia, left her to go on a journey. And since Robin had a devil fruit power at a very early age, she was treated like an outcast, even with her family. The only place she found peace was in the library, filled with scholars who treated Robin with respect. It was here that she fell in love with architecture, since the library had tons of books that weren't accessible elsewhere. These books were rare for a reason. They contained some of the deepest secrets of the world, something the world government really didn't want people to know. It was at this point that Robin's mom came back, but she had a warning for the whole island. The Marines had set their eyes on the island of O'Hara, and they were going to attack. The scholars refused to listen to her, but realized their mistake when the Marines arrived, because this attack was a buster call. An attack where they literally wipe an island off the map. Robin's mom knew the end was near. She asked her friend Saul to escape with Robin, but they were stopped by Admiral Aokiji, and with his ice powers, he turned Saul into a popsicle. But he didn't want to kill an innocent child, so he decided to let Robin escape. While on her rowboat, Robin turned around to see the destruction of her beloved island. Her mom, Saul, and the scholars. Everyone was gone. Now, at least Robin survived, because the Straw Hat Brook literally died. You see, way before the beginning of One Piece, Brook was the captain of the Rumbar Pirates. However, after defeating an enemy crew, Brook and his crew realized that all the blades in the fight had been poisoned. The entire crew died. Since Brook had eaten the revived fruit, his soul came back to life. And after months of searching, he finally found his body, but it had deteriorated to bones, which explains why he's a skeleton in the show. Before he joined Luffy's crew, Brook wandered around on the Luffy ship with nothing to accompany him but the memories of his dead crew. Definitely a haunting experience. But One Piece's saddest death isn't even a person. It's the Straw Hats' first ship, the Going Merry. They used it for half of the series, but this couldn't last forever. When the Straw Hats got to Water 7, they learned that the Going Merry was damaged beyond repair. It makes sense, considering they didn't have someone on board to fix it, but it was still the last thing the crew wanted to hear. This news hit everyone right in the feels, but over time they came to accept that the Merry was unfixable. It wasn't easy for Usopp, though. He saw the Going Merry as an invaluable member of the crew. If Luffy was willing to give up on Merry when it couldn't sail anymore, what would stop him from leaving Usopp behind? Obviously, Luffy wouldn't do this, but these thoughts came from Usopp's insecurities. He's the weakest member of the crew, and unlike Nami and Chopper, he doesn't have an important role on the ship. This led to Usopp and Luffy having a showdown over the ship. Luffy won, of course, but he still left the ship with Usopp. Later on, the Straw Hats needed to escape from bad guys, and that's when Usopp and the Merry showed up. It turned out that the ship had been fixed up as much as possible, and it made its way to the Straw Hats on its own. They all escaped on the ship, but the Merry was on its last legs and started to fall apart once the Straw Hats were saved. The crew decided to give the Merry a funeral at sea, and the saddest scene in all of One Piece happened. Only a series as good as One Piece can make you cry over a ship. And anyways, look, Nami is...
Sounds good. Let's go.
Another great day in Diamond City.
Welcome back to Recap.
First time here.
Today, I'm
Just on this file.
continuing my recap on I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real world.
Who let you back
At the end
inside?
of the last episode,
I told Sullivan
you
to keep
learn
that
about the
gate
divines
shut.
of the world,
You
individuals who
idiots,
have reached the pinnacle of their
rabble-rousing
expertise,
slander.
and the mission to
level of
protect the world from
dishonesty
the
in
force
that
known
paper
as
of
the Vile.
yours. I'll have that
You sought
printer
to find
scrappled
against the
apart.
Vile, but thanks to learning magic from Yuya, he manages to survive, and the girl determines she should take out Yuya first. Yuya also finally makes it to the capital to meet the king. The king thinks he has seduced
Always
his
believed in
daughter,
freedom of the
so
press.
he doesn't like
No,
him. But their meeting is cut short when they are attacked by assassins. Yuya easily takes them all out, but
You
Owen
look
discovers a
like
particular
Diamond City
emblem on one of the
material.
assassins,
Welcome
and they
to the
realize
great
the first
green
Prince
jewel of the
Rhaegar was the
Commonwealth.
one who was behind the
Safe,
attack.
happy,
If you are enjoying the
a fine
series,
place to
remember
come.
to subscribe to the
Here's your
channel
money.
Very
and hit
nice.
the bell so you don't
Don't
miss
let
the
this
final
mucker
episode.
here tell you
News of the
otherwise,
attack
all
is
right?
spread among the guards, and it seems the king has since isolated himself in his room. Yuya thinks
What are
about
you
what he
two
should
arguing
do,
about
and
anyway?
we see Owen ask for his help
What
to
do you
keep
think?
Lexia safe.
Print
So
lies
Yuya
and
goes
everybody's
looking for
happy.
Lexia,
Print the
hesitating
truth.
to enter her room. But Lexia suddenly comes out, and she suggests they should go
Was there
around the
anything?
capital since it's his first time there. Luna reminds her of her situation, but Lexia reasons if her
Just
brother were to
looking
send
for
any
something?
more assassins, he would be
what
giving
is
up
it
his
you're
own
looking for?
location. Luna agrees with her assessment, but she knows Lexia is really just trying to get outside.
Who would I talk to about finding
Luna
the
tells her she should stay in the castle while she shows
Don't
Yuya
listen to her.
around.
Well,
But
I'm
Lexia
afraid
refuses,
Diamond
not
City
wanting
has
to let them be
every
alone
conceivable
together.
service no.
Owen suggests he could be the
Well,
one to
sure.
show Yuya
And
around, while they
a
can
mayor
both
of a
stay in the
great city
castle.
must know
But the
everything.
two girls both reject his idea.
I'm sorry, I don't have
In the
time.
end, both the girls end up
This is
going,
ridiculous.
while Owen watches
I
from a
want the
distance.
truth, McDonough.
Lexia wants to
I've had
show
enough of this,
Yuya the
Piper.
jewelers,
From
but
now
Luna
on,
has other
consider you
suggestions,
and that
the
little
two girls
sister
fight
of
over
yours
him.
on notice.
Yeah,
They cause a
keep talking,
commotion,
McDonough, that's all
and
you're
the
good
people
for.
around start looking at them, thinking Yuya must be some kind of
diamonds and
noble,
welcome by
having
name.
two beauties with him.
Feel honored
They
yet?
look around the city, and it seems
Look, I gotta
Yuya
go
is
get settled
interested in the
in, but,
Adventurers Guild. He
stuff in the
mentions
office
how he
later.
registered with the Merchants
I have
Guild
an
while
idea
on his
for
way
an
to the
article
capital.
that'd be perfect.
Luna suggests he should register for the Adventurers Guild as well, since he goes hunting more often, saying it will make it easier for him to trade monster materials, and he can make some money from taking quests.
You're
Luna
Sullivan,
decides to
right?
register as well, wanting to go on a quest with Yuya. Lexia doesn't like the idea, but Luna suggests she
I
could
didn't mean to
register
lie,
as well.
officer. It all just
Lexia
happened so
complains
fast.
about them being together, but
You're not
Luna
the
tells
first
her
guy
not to
Piper
worry,
pulled it.
because
If
Yuya
it were
will
up to
probably
me,
be
we
too
would've just
busy
let
to
them
take
both
quests with her.
But the mayor's
They meet the
called.
clerk Amelia, who
Who's
hands
brought you
them
into
their
town, anyway?
application forms. Yuya starts filling it out, but there is a question about what magic he can
Trying
use.
to find some.
He thinks
That's
about how
so.
the sage told
What are
him
you
that
looking
common
for?
knowledge about magic isn't as advanced, so he decides
Who would I
he
talk
should
to about
mention he
finding-
can use
look,
all
I'm
types of
sorry,
magic,
but
as well as
there's a
teleportation
lot of
magic.
institute
So he just
paranoia.
puts down wind, fire, and
What's
water.
it?
The next question is about magic power.
Right,
And Amelia
look.
explains
I
that it's
really-
a crystal
if you
ball
really
to
wanna
measure a
know,
person's
there's a
magical
whole
energy.
newspaper in front.
Yuya wonders why they don't just look at their stats.
I just need a little
But
information.
Amelia explains most adventurers
I can at
keep their
least point
stats
you
secret. So this is to
unofficial.
make sure no
We'll
one
get
is
inside
lying.
the city.
Luna measures
Go to
her
the
energy,
Valentine's
making the ball glow
detective.
yellow. She comments she has never been good with magic.
Yeah, well,
Yuya measures his energy next, but everyone is shocked when the ball is shattered. Amelia thinks it could be a mistake, so she decides to
Welcome
test
to
it again.
Diamond
The result
City.
is still the same. Yuya apologizes.
Finally made it
wondering if he
after
needs to
5
pay,
deaths and
but Amelia tells him it's okay.
countless retries.
Amelia looks over their applications, but she becomes shocked when she reads he can use 3 different types of magic. Yuya wonders if there is a problem, and Amelia explains that
Closest
these
thing
are
I think I've ever
types
seen
of
to
magic
town.
already
Seriously,
within the realms of
pull
people
up
from
the
their
toilet
fairy
thing,
tales.
then
Lexia
game.
thinks he is
Fine.
amazing, and Yuya is just glad he didn't put down all
Daddy's
the
pardon, please. Then I'll be done.
Amelia puts their applications into a machine, and it produces their guild cards. Amelia explains that as new adventurers, they start out as F-rated. Yuya wonders if there is a requirement
Can you put in my
for completing
smoothies?
quests.
You've been
But
saying
Yep, we'll do.
tells them they are free to
I've
go
run
at their
out.
own pace, but she warns them that for item gathering quests,
I gotta
they
head
have
to
to
the
be
office.
careful not to
You
overharvest
start
the
whistling
plants,
if you see
so they are
any
able to grow
electricians
back.
coming our way.
The group checks out the
Something
quest
wrong?
board, wondering what they should start with, but Yuya suddenly gets approached by a woman named Glenda. She says she wants to team up with him after seeing him destroy the measuring crystal, but the girls try to pull her away,
What
saying
now?
she's had too much
Yeah,
to drink.
can you get me my
The woman
drink?
leaves, but she hopes to
Yeah.
see Yuya again. Lexia rethinks joining the guild, thinking she needs to protect Yuya from other women. But Luna tells her to think about Owen, who already struggles to control her. They head out into the field, and their first quest is to gather some herbs. Yuya is surprised his discernment skill even gives him harvesting instructions. Luna finds it tough, trying not to damage its roots, and Lexia is
I've got
just
a few
glad to get away from everything. She proposes a competition with Luna
What?
to see who can gather the
What?
more valuable herbs, and the winner gets to go on a date with Yuya
I'm
for a
very
whole
dry.
day. But Owen reminds them not to
I'm
overharvest the
hurting.
Yeah,
area.
chat, move
They
please.
all leave to start looking,
Sorry,
and Yuya is left alone. He manages to find a mana healing plant, and Akatsuki tries to help him, but he just finds one that's extremely poisonous. The girls return with their herbs, and Yuya starts examining what they harvested. But Owen suddenly comes rushing over, saying they have discovered the location of the first prince, and he asks Yuya for his assistance. Lexia and Luna are left to head back to the castle, while Yuya and Owen head on their way. They arrive at an abandoned house, and things seem quiet. Owen suggests the prince might already be captured by earlier soldiers, but as they enter the house to check it out, a knife instantly hits one of the soldiers. They find the prince threatening the life of one of the guards, but Yuya sends Light, who is able to save the man. Owen has him surrounded, telling him to give up, but the prince refuses as he slashes at them. He suddenly threatens to end his own
There you
life,
go.
thinking he is worthless, and Owen doesn't know what to do.
Let's put
But Yuya instantly
Give me a minute. I've got
The prince tries to attack
Actually, I want to finish
him,
this
but
off.
he ends up getting knocked to the ground. Owen thanks Yuya for his help, and they prepare to take the
Where's the
prince away.
super?
But there is suddenly an
What do you mean? I
explosion
passed it
as
to
the
you.
house is blown open. The prince is relieved to see the girl from the vial. However, she analyzes the situation.
What do you
and
mean?
determines he has failed, so he is
Put it on the table so you wouldn't.
The prince is shocked hearing this, thinking she wanted to help him become king. But the girl reveals her real plan is to use him to start wars and kill as many people as possible. The prince realizes he was tricked, and the girl prepares to finish him off. Owen tries to save him, but he suddenly gets stopped by
I didn't want to interrupt you.
Yuya wonders where the arrow came from. The girl starts bombarding them with arrows. Owen wonders what she is after, and the girl reveals she is trying to wipe out all of humanity. The knights struggle against the arrows, and it seems the girl also has the ability to predict their movements. The girl prepares to finish them off, but Yuya uses his magic to blow all the arrows away. Owen thanks him for saving them, and the girl realizes that he is the Yuya that she is after. She wants to fight him, but she notes she has already used up too much of her power, so she decides to retreat for the time being. The prince is taken in, but Yuya is left wondering about the identity of the girl. But that's where this video ends. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, welcome back to Recap Gun. Today, I will be continuing my recap on Monsters But Wild. In the previous episode, Don was mysteriously sucked into his VR game and transformed into the weakest monster. He struggles at first, but using his knowledge of the game, he manages to level up. He lets himself get captured by a girl named Bubbles, so that he can enter the city as her pet. He undergoes his job promotion, allowing him to gain a human form, but it seems he is being watched. Bubbles registers for the guided entrance exam, where first place will be given a hint for the game's main quest. In the first round of the exam, they team up with Yukio, and along their way, they also form an alliance with Beartrap and his wife. The candidates from the two mega guilds, Ling and Sane, fight over one of the objectives, and Ling comes out on top, becoming the first person to advance to the next round. The Assassin Syndicate leader Yu tried to rally the
I've been waiting for you to tell me like Subway, so I can hear you.
manages to advance to the next round in second place. All the players are given points based on how well they did, and Green Afro reveals the next round is a game of werewolf. He explains that during the game, there are day and night phases. In the day, players are given identity cards, and at night they are allowed to attack each other. There are 3 different identities, the werewolf, detective, and villager. Werewolves have increased attack at night, while detectives have the ability to check another player's identity, and they must try to protect the villagers. When a player is defeated, their points are given to the winner, but if a player accidentally attacks someone on their own team, they will be penalized and lose half their stats. After a player is defeated, they have a choice to leave or stick around, but they can no longer interact with the other players. The starting points are based on the results of the first round, and each of the players is given their card. Bubbles gets excited seeing her card, but Dawn reminds her to keep it a secret, telling her that guessing a player's identity will be the most important part of the game. We see Bubbles got the detective card, and Dawn tells her to investigate Mushroom, because he has a grudge against him for putting a tracker on him in the last round. We see Mushroom as the werewolf card, and he looks around for a victim, but Dawn and Bubbles approach him with an ominous aura. Mushroom can't attack, in case they're on the same team, and Bubbles starts betting him. Dawn tells him he found out about the tracking spell, but Mushroom plays dumb, saying he can't use any spells as a ninja. Bubbles grabs him by his name, causing him to become weak, and Dawn is aware that after a ninja's first ascension, they gain the ability to use spells. Dawn threatens him, and Mushroom suggests they could be on the same team, but Bubbles reveals they know he is the enemy since she is a detective. With no other choice, Mushroom activates the ability of his card, which doubles his attack stat. He attacks with his knife, but Dawn easily blocks it, saying that even with his attack doubled, he is still no match for him. Mushroom tries to get away, but he gets knocked back by Blobby, and he ends up getting frozen by Dawn. They make him wear a dress, and they take pictures of him, but he can't handle the humiliation, and he tells them to just kill him. So Dawn sends Blobby to finish him off, and she crushes him to death.
Anyway.
Bubbles gets his points, and they leave to find other werewolves. Mushroom turns into a ghost, and Green Afro finds it strange he is staying in the game, even though he can't interact with the other sign language to give information to Ewu. Green Afro wonders if this is cheating, asking the Dean if it's allowed, but he is just sleeping, so his assistant compliments them on finding such a loophole. Meanwhile, we see Ling and Jan talking about what they should do. Ling wants to confront Dawn, but Jan warns him it might be hard since Dawn is level 60, while they are only at level 30. But Ling says he is confident in his strength. Ewu visits them, and Jan scans his identity, and they see he is just a villager. Ewu claims that their guilds work together in the previous main quest, so he suggests forming an alliance. He gives them a list of the identities that Mushroom helped him find out, but Ling doesn't want his help, thinking he is strong enough to win without his help. So Ewu leaves him the list, and tells him to think about his offer. Ling ends up taking out a bunch of people on the list, saying he was just checking the list to figure out what Ewu was up to. Jan thinks Ewu's plan is to make him have the highest score, so that the rest of the players will gang up on him, but Ling isn't worried. At that moment, Dawn and Bubbles run by, and Dawn immediately feels his killing intent. They prepare for a fight, and Ling charges with his sword, but Dawn creates an ice barrier, and they quickly run away. Ling cuts through the ice, complimenting Dawn, and Jan suggests they should try to recruit him.
Hey, officer.
The next day, Dawn and Bubbles relax on the beach, and they are joined by their friends. Yukio mentions she was able to get 5 points, and Beartrap says he also managed to get 5, but his wife beats him, saying he was busy sleeping while she defeated the werewolf. The group gets approached by 2 people, and the man Tarzan smells Dawn and suddenly jumps onto him, calling him his mother. Dawn wonders what's going on, and the man's companion Eve tells them that Tarzan was raised by monsters, and Dawn must smell like his mother. Dawn refuses to be his mother, and Eve says she has important things to discuss. Tarzan rests on Dawn's lap, and Eve reveals she saw Mushroom sneak into Ewu's room at night, so she thinks they must be working together. They think about what Ewu could be after, but Dawn wonders why they are telling them all of this. Eve says that as individual players, they stand no chance against the Mega Guilds, so she proposes forming an alliance. Beartrap thinks it's a good idea. Dawn worries about getting betrayed. However, Tarzan swears he would never betray his mother, and in the end, Dawn agrees to the alliance. After the meeting, Green Afro appears, updating the scores, and Ling is leading by a huge amount at 60 points. Ling approaches Dawn, calling him worthy to talk with him, but Yukio doesn't like his cocky attitude, telling him to mind his manners. Dawn agrees to chat with him, and Ling invites him to join his guild. Dawn wonders whether he should consider the offer, and Ling can tell he wants to solve the main quest, so joining his guild would give him the best chance. Ling also reveals his sword, saying it's impossible for him to lose. Bubbles wonders what's so special about it, and Dawn reveals it's an artifact weapon from the previous main quest, and it has the ability to quadruple a person's attributes. Ling tells him he has no chance of solving the main quest by himself, telling him to join, but Dawn is more interested in feeding Bubbles some fruit, and he just asks to take the fruit with him. After they leave, Dawn admits he was tempted to join, but Bubbles reassures him, saying it's better to have a team that respects him, and Dawn decides to find a way to defeat Ling. At night, the group meets up, and they prepare their next move. Dawn tells them all about Ling's artifact sword, and Eve thinks it will be hard to deal with him, even if they all ganged up on him. She isn't sure they could win, but Dawn says he has a plan. They meet with Cece the next day, who thinks Bubbles is finally ready to sell Dawn to her. Bubbles says she can't sell him since she sees him as a friend, so Cece decides to offer twice as much money. Dawn thinks she should be able to buy pets that are even stronger than him, but Cece says she likes him because he is smart. Bubbles says they are there to form an alliance, but Cece wonders why she should join. Dawn tells her he can introduce her to other smart pets, and Cece is instantly convinced, ordering her men to help them out. Dawn approaches Ewu next. He